Welcome back to Money Talks, where we unpack the smartest and sometimes weirdest ideas about money, wealth, and success. Today, we're talking about a classic, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki.
Oh yeah, this is the one that messed with my brain when I first read it. I mean, it's not just about money, it's about how you think about money.
Exactly. The book's basically Robert Kiyosaki comparing the financial lessons he learned from his two dads. His biological father, the poor dad, was educated, hardworking, but financially struggling. His friend's father, the rich dad, didn't have a fancy degree, but had financial freedom.
And the crazy part, both gave him totally different advice. Poor dad said, go to school, get a secure job, climb the ladder. Rich dad said, learn how money works, make it work for you.
Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money.
This one hit me hard. Rich dad taught that the poor and middle class work for money, but the rich let money work for them.
Right, because if you're always working for a paycheck, you're stuck in that cycle, the rat race. Instead, you should be building assets that make you money while you sleep.
And we're not talking about buying a sports car and calling it an asset. Assets are things like real estate, stocks, businesses, anything that puts money into your pocket.
Lesson 2. Financial education is everything.
Poor dad had academic education. Rich dad had financial education. And the book basically says you need both, but most schools don't teach money skills.
Yeah, schools teach you how to earn money, but not how to keep and grow it. It's like teaching someone to fish, but never explaining how to store it for winter.
Lesson 3. Mind your own business.
This is my favorite. Rich Dad says, don't just work to make your boss rich, start working on your own business on the side.
Exactly. Even if you have a day job, you should be quietly building your own empire in the background.
Lesson 4. The power of corporations.
Rich Dad talks about how the rich use corporations to reduce taxes and protect assets.
Yup, while the average person earns, gets taxed, and spends what's left, corporations earn, spend, and then get taxed on what's left. It's a huge difference.
Lesson 5. Work to learn, not just to earn.
This is where Rich Dad encouraged learning skills like sales, marketing, investing, and leadership, not just sticking to one career lane.
Because the more skills you have, the more opportunities you can create. Money follows value, and value comes from skills.
So the book's not telling you to quit your job tomorrow. It's telling you to shift your mindset, learn about money, build assets, and escape the rat race.
And maybe question if the safe path is really the safest. Because in the long run, the people who understand money tend to have way more control over their lives.
And that's the real wealth, freedom, not just a fat bank account.
Couldn't have said it better. All right, that's it for today's episode of Money Talks. Go read Rich Dad, Poor Dad if you haven't already, but more importantly, start applying the lessons.
And remember, don't just work for money, make money work for you.